This sports broadcast. This sports broad. This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.
Welcome back here to the third day of the Elgin Holiday Tournament here at Elgin High School. This is a matchup between Lakeview High School and Shepard High School, and we'll let you meet the starters from both squads first. Before we get started here, we'd like to remind you that this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. So we got a matchup between the 9-4 Lakeview Wildcats and the 3-9 Shepard Astros.
Well, it's a, trying to get into that consolation championship game tomorrow. Both teams feel they should be in the winner's bracket. Lakeview had a 22-3 lead in their first game before they lost to St. Edward by 5. Shepard had a lead late, 6-point lead, and lost in overtime to Aurora Central Catholic, but they bounced back, and we'll see how they continue to bounce back tonight.
So Shepard controls the tip, and Arian Lee Barnes will bring it up. He gives off to Peter Pembas. Barnes with it now. He'll shoot a deep three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Javaris Allen. He'll give it over to Frank Fergoso. Down to Daniel Loza. Now to Aiden Reed. And Allen will get it back now to Rosa. Loza on the drive. Allen now on the drive. He'll kick out. Loza from deep. He gets it to go. So 3 quick points for the Wildcats. Daniel Loza knocks down the corner 3.
Loza can shoot him out there. He's averaging 11 a game. He's got 23 threes, now 24 on the year.
Pinboss getting trapped, kicks out to Barnes. Now over to number 22, Jeremiah Story. Pinboss within the corner.
Lakeview looks like they're in a little 1-3-1 trap.
Story from deep, can't get that one to fall. Offensive board, good to go for the Astros. That was number 33, C.J. Nichols. Javaris Allen brings it up for the Wildcats. He gives over to Loza, now to Fergoso. Over to Aiden Reed. Aiden Reed on the drive. Kicks out to Loza. Loza jab step, pull up midi. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Nichols. Pinboss bringing it up now. He'll give off to Daniel McGovern, who'll give over to Barnes. Now to Story. He'll pass up the three and throw a skip pass over to McGovern. McGovern can't get the three to go. Rebounded by Reed. Reed will push it out for the Wildcats and go coast to coast for the lay-in. Aiden Reed going coast to coast there and getting the easy 5-2 lead for the Wildcats early in this one.
Well, Reed showing that explosiveness there and show why he's their leading scorer, 14.5 a game.
Story will try from deep again. He gets that one to go. We're knotted up at 5. Jeremiah Story from the corner. He missed the first one, but now he gets a second good look and knocks it down. Diami rolling with it. Now over to Fergoso. He tries to throw a bounce pass, somehow ends up in the hands of Allen, but they'll say he stepped out of bounds going baseline, and it will be Shepard basketball.
Got quick pace there early with both teams.
Barnes will bring it up. Nice pass down low to Pinboss. A great find there from Arian Lee Barnes. And another 2 points there for the Astros.
Yeah, great look against that 1-3-1, and obviously a great dive down to the basket.
Rolling on the drive. Nice take, and he gets the layup to go. Not much defense really being played so far to start this one.
Yeah, this is not one where everybody's going to be saying, when is Illinois going to a shot clock?
Tried the lob pass there to Pinboss. He couldn't finish it. A good look, though, again from Barnes. As Reed takes it coast to coast again and gets a nice, easy floater for the Wildcats.
Reed really impressive with how quickly he can get up the floor.
Story. Skip pass over to McGovern. McGovern another three. Rolls off. Tipped around. Rebounded by Javaris Allen. Javaris Allen will push it ahead now for the Wildcats, and he'll try to go coast to coast, and he does! The and one bucket is good for Javaris Allen. A tough take there going coast to coast. Him and Aiden Reed both going coast to coast here early for the Lakeview Wildcats.
Yeah, they when they hit the board, they want to get it going. It's interesting because they've got kind of a size disadvantage, although they're bringing in the big kid now. Number 4, Alex Hilton, who's 6'5", but boy, when they do get the board, they're getting it out and going.
Hilton will place Diami rolling. As the free throw's no good, but Hilton gets the offensive board. And so the Wildcats will keep possession up 11-7 here, only about halfway through the first quarter. Loza on the take to the rim, and he gets the layup to go. Daniel Loza showing up the explosiveness too. A lot of explosive guards here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're not afraid to take the ball to the basket.
Pinboss will try from deep. Can't get it to go. Tipped around again. And they will say it was off of Nichols for the Astros, and it will be Lakeview Wildcats basketball as number 52, Javon Thomas Jr., the big 6'7" guy for the Astros, checks in and replaces Nichols.
Yeah, Junior, he had a big game in one of their wins this year with 21 points, so Shepard trying to counter, I think, a little bit by just going with a bigger lineup.
Loza from the corner again. No good. Rebound for Bosa. Outside, a foot on the line there from Aiden Reed, so he gets the 2 to go. And an early 15-7 lead for the Lakeview Wildcats as Shepard High School will take a timeout. Or no timeout, just a delay of game warning.
Okay, delay of game warning. Yeah, but they are, yeah, that's about the only thing that could stop both of these offenses right now because neither of them are taking much time getting shots up. Lakeview especially, even right off the offensive glass, going right to the, take another shot.
Story with it. Gives it down low to the big fella. He tries to go up and he'll be fouled. So Javon Thomas Jr. will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. A lot of action here early on in this one. No real feeling out process from either team so far.
No, not at all. Right now, you've got Lakeview on a 10-0 run that Shepard is trying to slow down here.
The big fella's first shot is up. It's good. Nice little touch there from the big fella.
Definitely, definitely. And Shepard coach Tony Ciccarello, this is his 33rd year coach and 26th as a head coach, his final year before retirement. So he'd like to go out. It'd be nice for them to try and get to that consolation championship game.
Javon Thomas Jr. knocked down the second one as well. Loza takes a tough mid-range pull-up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Thomas Jr. Story gives back to Barnes. Barnes will bring it up. Wildcats looking to trap. Gives over to McGovern, now to Pinbas. Pinbas down the lane, and it's stripped from him. And they'll say it was off of the Wildcats, so it will remain Astros basketball. A 15-9 lead for the Wildcats already in this one. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A good look from Barnes, can't get it to go. Tipped up, rebounded by Pinbas. Now a scrum on the floor for it. McGovern comes away with it for the Astros. And he'll give it over to Story on the other end. Now Barnes with it up top. Loza on him. Pinbas, as the Wildcats now switch to a man-to-man defense, and we'll have a foul down low on Alex Hilton. Getting a little too physical with the big fella there, as number 31, Marcus Monteclaro, and number 13, Mo Elian, check in for the Astros. Elian with it, he'll drive. Hook shot, can't get it to go. Would have been a tough shot to make there.
Right off the bench, too.
Now Allen drives baseline, tries to go behind the back, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Astros. So it'll remain Wildcats basketball.
Well, the one thing we've seen so far from Lakeview is as soon as they get the ball, they want to get it to the rim as quickly as possible. They don't look like a team that's going to be having a lot of long possessions.
Loza kicks over to Reed. Now Fragoso with it. He'll hand it off to Loza. Back to Fragoso. Monteclaro on him. Not applying much pressure here. Reed with it. He'll give to Loza.
Nice shoe combination there for Loza.
Now Fragoso with it. Fragoso, a tough take. Put back by Hilton, he couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Thomas Jr. Taken away by Javaris Allen. Floater is good, he gets it over the big fella. Tough finish there by Javaris Allen. And the lead is up to 8 for the Wildcats here in the first quarter.
Especially if they get it off a turnover or a rebound, they are looking to get it right to the rim as quickly as they can.
Pinbas with it. Was trying to find Elian. He is fouled. Foul on number 10, Frank Fragoso, as Ian Doon will check in for Daniel Loza for the Wildcats.
Let's see, last time here on the inbounds, they kind of fell asleep a little bit and gave Shepard a wide open look. This time they're a little more alert on that.
Elian down low gets doubled. And they'll say it was off of the Wildcats there. Looked like the Wildcats went with a little bit of a 2-3 zone there on the inbound.
Yeah, they did. And Lakeview's played some good people, too. They've played some schools out in the suburbs, beaten Elk Grove.
Taken away by Javaris Allen. He'll go the other way and finish with the lay-in. A 10-point lead here for the Wildcats in this first quarter. And head coach Tony Ciccarello will take a timeout.
And he definitely needed one because this is, Lakeview's threatening to run away with it. And kind of what Coach Todd Patterson said the other day when they played their opener, when they raced out to a 22-3 lead. And again, Coach Patterson, he's in his third year. He comes from a great program. Before that, he was an assistant coach for many years at Evanston, which is one of the great programs in the Chicago area and the state. Interesting background too. Also was a track star at DePaul, but stuck around this area to teach Chicago, originally from the Quad Cities. And he feels like now in his third year, he's really got a team that really can run what he wants to do and do the things that he's trying to do, which is clearly trying to play some pretty exciting basketball.
Yeah, pretty fast. I mean, was a track star, clearly looking to get out and run early.
No question.
Arian Lee Barnes will bring it up for the Astros. Being pressured here by Fregosa. Kicked out. That's Elian from deep. Air ball. Put back up by Barnes. Couldn't get it to go. Monteclaro will be fouled by Alex Hilton. And that'll bring Diami Rowland off the bench, as well as Jeremiah Story will check in for the Astros. He'll replace Monteclaro. Or excuse me, Elian, Mo Elian. Barnes to inbound for the Astros. Gives the Story. Now to Monteclaro. Over to Barnes. And they're going to get an offensive foul on the big fella, Javon Thomas Jr., trying to establish position down low. He's got a little too physical.
Yeah, and really, because, well, it looked like he was going to have a big mismatch down there, so I don't know that he really needed to be that physical in the post. Now Shepard coming out, a little token pressure there, a little looking full court.
Reed over to Dune in the corner, now back to Allen. Allen gives to Dune. Dune will try his luck from way deep. No good. Poked around, and Thomas Jr. will get the rebound, try to push it up ahead. Poked away by Lakeview. Story telling Thomas there to just slow it down. As now Reed will bring it up and give it over to Allen. A little over 25, or around 25 seconds to go here. Reed looking for something, can't really find anything. Rowland will go baseline, kick out. 3 ball from Dune, can't get that one to fall either. Story will give it over to Barnes. Orion Lee Barnes, a tough take, couldn't get the lay-in to go. Fregosa will run it ahead, 3 seconds to go. Shot is up from Reed, the three-pointer is no good. And that'll bring this first quarter of action to a close, and a really action-packed first quarter. Not a ton of scoring on the Shepard side, but they've been really trying to score a lot as well.
Well, they have, and Lakeview closed the quarter out a 14-2 run, the only 2 for Shepard on the free throws, and I think Shepard trying to run with them is not going to be a recipe for success from what we've seen so far.
Yeah, these Lakeview Wildcats can really get out and run up to a 19-9 lead here early. Seems like every time they get an offensive rebound, they're immediately looking up ahead down the court, trying to get to the rim or trying to find a good shot right away.
They really are, and then even when they miss, they're not sitting back. Even after a miss, they're coming up, they're attacking. They're really trying to pressure you. They're trying to make you, speed you up into mistakes. And so far, it's working great for them.
It really has an early 10-point lead here for the Wildcats. As Fregosa will bring it in for them. As the Wildcats will start with possession of the ball here in the second quarter. Fregosa gets it into Loza. Loza gives over to Reed. Back to Loza. Loza will drive, kicks out Fregoso from deep, gets the 3 to go. Frank Fregoso from deep, and the lead is up to 13 now from the Wildcats. Looking to run away here with it early.
Interesting looking release, but hey, it works.
Daniel McGovern tried to find the backdoor pass. Fregoso on the layup up ahead. A nice pass ahead there by Aiden Reed. The Wildcats again just showing that they'll get out and run immediately once they touch the ball.
It's just great balance scoring right now. Every starter is scored for Lakeview.
Almost turned it over there. Turned it over that time though. Aiden Reed takes it away. Euro step, tough layup, and it's good. Aiden Reed with the George Gervin-like finger roll. And a pretty finish there from Aiden Reed, and another timeout taken by the Shepard Astros. A 17-point lead for the Wildcats now. And we'll take this time out to thank a sponsor. This game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. And I'm sure Coach Todd Patterson is loving the speed that his team is playing with so far.
Man, they are fun to watch. They get up and down. It's now a 21-2 not take them long to get to the rim. They are looking to attack as soon as they get the basketball, and showing off some fancy stuff too.
And you can hear and feel the excitement from their bench over there, all clapping and hollering after this big run that they're on right now.
And you love to see it, because sometimes you get in these, these consolation brackets, and teams can come out pretty lethargic. And they're coming all the way from the north side of the city. That's a long trip, and clearly they're excited to be here, excited to be playing.
McGovern will bring it up for the Stros. He hands off to Pinbas. Now to Barnes. Over to Nichols. Nichols gives back to Barnes. Barnes. And they'll call an illegal screen on Nichols there. So the Wildcats will get the ball back again, looking to possibly extend this lead to double digits.
And just nothing
or
going,
to 20, actually.
Yeah, just nothing going right right now for Shepard.
6:45 to go here in the second quarter. Doon with it. Dribbling around up top, he gives to Reed. Reed with it now, he'll come off a screen. He'll give over to Loza. Loza will try his luck from deep. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Aiden Reed. Now over to Fragoso. To Loza. Loza, kick out Reed. He didn't like that look. Now he'll dribble around and kick it back out to Doon. Doon will dribble drive, tried to kick out. Got back by Fragoso. A little sloppy there, but the Wildcats retain possession.
And despite their size disadvantage, they're really handling themselves well on the board.
Doon from deep, can't get it to go. Loza, another offensive rebound. Reed will try his luck from deep and hits it. Aiden Reed from deep. And the lead is up to 20 now, 29-9. Here with a little less than 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And the Reed run now at 24-2.
Ooh, I think they missed a travel there from Barnes. Missed a shot anyway, rebounded by Loza. He gives off to Roland from deep. Can't get the roll, almost went down there as well. McGovern will bring it up for the Astros. Barnes tries to find Nichols, almost throws it away. Saved by Primbus. Primbus being pressured there by Doon. They'll call a foul on Doon. A little bit of contact there, I guess.
Yeah, and you can tell Shepard right now is really playing right into Lakeview's hands. The way they're really sped up and just not playing, being able to get into the way they want to play offensively.
Javon Thomas will check in for Jeremiah Story. And Javaris Allen will also come back into the game as he can't haul that one in from Aiden Reed. A nice pass there from Aiden Reed, just a little too hot to handle for Javaris Allen. Allen telling him to maybe go for a bounce pass next time.
You know what, though, for a team that forces the pace right now, they've only got 2 turnovers, which is pretty impressive.
A really good-looking pass there still, a really nice-looking pass.
It was a great pass. I mean, he was looking for the open man, the right guy. It was a great look.
McGovern down low to Barnes, knocked away by Loza. The Wildcats.
They're defensively, too, coming down on the pass down into the paint.
Wildcats flying all over the place in this one. Tried to get it down low, knocked away by Reed, so another turnover for the Astros as Aiden Reed will bring it up. Loza will slow it down and bring it back out. Javaris Allen with it now. Javaris Allen, only a sophomore. Kicks that one out to Roland. Skip past to Doon. Now to Loza. Loza will try to go baseline. Doon will flip a floater. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Thomas Jr. McGovern now to bring it up.
They really moved the ball around well, too, in the half court.
Peter Primbas now to Barnes. Knocked away. Up ahead, Loza. Loza can't handle in that pass. Doon just led him a little too far as Loza couldn't corral it. But again, the Wildcats just throwing it up ahead seemingly every time they get the ball.
Yeah, and Shepard in this quarter has taken only 1 shot and has 6 turnovers.
Not a recipe for success if you're the Astros. Javon Thomas Jr. gives it to CJ Nichols. Tries to find Thomas Jr. But he turns it over. Reed will go coast to coast and he's fouled. Jaden Reed looking to go coast to coast again, and now he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. His head coach, Tony Ciccarello, is just beside himself with the amount of turnovers his team has just forced here, kind of.
Yeah, and Jaden Reed nearly going head first into Ben Erickson down there working the camera for the Beacon Academy crew.
Reed couldn't get that first one to go. A little over 4 minutes to go here in this first half. A 20-point lead for the Wildcats, 29-9, as Alex Hilton will check in for Ian Doon. As well as Jeremiah Story will replace CJ Nichols. Missed that second one as well. So the Wildcats come up empty there, and McGovern will bring it up for the Astros as he's going to get called for a travel. He picked up his dribble maybe a little too early, looking for Primbas.
Yeah, they've committed 12 turnovers now in the last about 6 minutes.
And they haven't really been pressured too much either. Not like the defense has been insanely good from the Wildcats.
No, it's just like they've gotten so sped up by the way the pace of this game is going. And it's funny because Lakeview now hasn't scored. Nobody scored for almost 2+ minutes. But the pace, it just feels like there's been a lot more scoring recently.
Allen, it's knocked away by Story. Story looking to go coast to coast, and one! Jeremiah Story getting the turnover. He's a little slow to get up, kind of limping around.
6'4" senior, boy, did Shepard need that badly.
Story looking to convert this and 1 free throw here to cut the lead to 17 for the Wildcats.
That was a 24-2 run before that basket.
It's up, no good, but rebounded by the big fella. And they'll say he was fouled on the floor. So Javon Thomas Jr. there getting the offensive rebound on the free throw. We'll say it's a foul on the floor. So number 33, Guillermo Perez Robles will check in for Alex Hilton. Barnes to inbound. Lob pass to Story, can't put it in. Fight for the rebound. Taken away by the Wildcats. Pass up ahead to Loza, and the layup is good. Another nice pass up ahead for the Wildcats, and another easy fast break layup.
Again, yeah, it does not take them long to get to the rim.
Barnes gives it to McGovern. Pressured by Loza, almost carried. Barnes with it now. Gives to Story. Story mid-range shot. High arcing shot, can't get to go, gets his own rebound. Steps around and he'll be fouled and he'll go to the line. Tough take there by Jeremiah Story.
Yeah, he's making some things happen. I like to, they need to find him, get him, I think, a little more involved in the offense.
So it looks like we'll have 2 new Astros with these free throws. Story's first shot is nothing but net. As Marcus Monteclaro will check back in, as well as CJ Nichols. Javon Thomas Jr. will come out, as well as Daniel McGovern. Story's second shot gets the nice roll there. So cuts the lead to 18 for the Wildcats. Fregoso will bring it up. A little bit of a press here from the Astros, but that will be a foul on the floor on Barnes. They'll call a blocking foul on him. And Shepard really looking to pick up the pressure here against the Wildcats.
Yeah, if you're Shepard, you'd like to try, if you can, to get this down around 10 near halftime and get into halftime and try and just kind of get things opposed a little again for the second half.
Rolling with it now, crossover move, gives over to Reed. Reed will back it out, gives to Fregoso. Fregoso hands it off to Loza. Loza drives, floater off the backboard, no good. They'll call a foul. That'll be on Arian Lee Barnes. He can't believe it. So they'll call a shooting foul on him. That's his second already in this first half. So Loza will go to the line to shoot 2.
Loza, a really fun player to watch.
His first shot is nothing but net. Thanks again to our sponsor, Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. As Loza knocks down that second free throw, and the lead's back up to 20 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Loza now with 8 points for Lakeview.
Barnes over to Primbas. Back to Barnes. He'll give it back to Primbas. Primbas will jab, splits some defenders, goes to the rim, can't finish, gets his rebound, can't finish that one either. Fregoso will come away with it and look to push. Reed will bring it up into the front court for the Wildcats. Gives it back to Fregoso. To Loza. Now in the corner to Perez Robles. Robles goes baseline. Knocked out of bounds. I think he saved it off of Story. The refs disagree with him on that, so it'll be Astros basketball. The big fella, Javon Thomas Jr., will come back into the game and replace C.J. Nichols for the Astros. And Javaris Allen will also check in for the Wildcats and replace Guillermo Perez Robles.
Lakeview now turning up the pressure full court here.
Barnes with it. Fregoso on him. Yes, some man pressure here from the Wildcats. Barnes gives it down low to Thomas Jr. He goes up, can't finish the lane, gets his own rebound. Can't finish that one, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Coach Tony Ciccarello doesn't understand how the big fella is not able to finish those around the rim, but he'll go to the line and try to get 2 anyway.
And they've had some good looks, and it almost seems like they're expecting somebody from Lakeview to come in and slot it away or something, because really some good looks that they should be converting.
That first one was good. Second one was up. Rolls out. Story almost got the rebound, but knocked away. But now he gets it back, and the layup is good. So some good hustle here from the Astros as they're trying to cut in this lead for the Wildcats. And Story takes it away. Euro step from Story, gets it knocked, but he was fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. They'll say that was on number 3, Javaris Allen, his second of the game. So Jeremiah Story with a steal there and a nice nifty Euro step. And Shepard really trying to amp up the pressure here.
And doing some great stuff to try and get them back in the game here. Try and get this deficit manageable going into halftime.
Story's first free throw was good. A little less than 1:30 to go here in the half. Story's second free throw rims out. Tipped around, rebounded by Fregoso. He'll give up ahead to Loza. Loza. Shepard looking to trap, back to Fregoso. Now over to Reed. Reed with it. Back to Loza. He'll give over to Fregoso. Fregoso. He'll go to the rim. He'll be fouled. They'll say that foul was on number 31, Marcus Monteclaro. And so Fregoso will shoot 2.
I don't think Lakeview is a team that's going to be trying to, take off the last minute of the half, long possession. I think they're going to. This is the way they play. This is the way they're going to continue to play in the second half too.
Definitely is. Fregoso's second shot is good. They inbound it into Primbas. He lobs ahead to Story. The Astros almost had some numbers there for a second. Primbas has it outside now. Gives the Story. They'll get it into Nichols. Nichols with a mismatch. Nice pass to Barnes, but he just couldn't haul it in. A good look there from the big fella, though.
It was a good, good effort, good pass. Probably a little too much heat on the pass, but the right idea.
Allen over to Fregoso. Fregoso back to Allen. Story takes it away. Bounce pass to Barnes. Barnes can't finish, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Story really picking up his intensity in play here, and that's something that now the rest of Shepard is going to have to pick up on as well.
Definitely is. As Barnes knocks down that first free throw. Lakeview doesn't really have a ton of size. Maybe that is part of the key factors to why they get out and run so often.
I think it is. I think they, you know, hey, this is the way they've got the players to play this way. You certainly see the quickness from them, the speed, and hey, it's working. Certainly working for Coach Patterson.
Daniel McGovern comes in for Arian Lee Barnes. Loza with it now. Gets it to Reed. Gets it to middle floor to Fregoso. A little collision there from teammates, and there'll be a official timeout as Monte Claro, the smallest guy on the court, just collided with the biggest guy on the court, Javon Thomas Jr.
Yeah, I don't think Javon Thomas Jr. is a guy you want to be running into very much.
It looks like Javon Thomas Jr. is feeling it a little bit too, so Monte Claro must pack a punch for his size. But Monte Claro will take a break now as number 11, Damari Gaston, will check in. Loza with it for the Wildcats. Reed, dribble drive, swatted away by Javon Thomas Jr. Up ahead to Primbas. Primbas knocked away. Oh, they'll call a reach and foul. Daniel Loza can't believe it. It looked like he just got it poked from behind, but the refs disagree and gotta abide by the law here.
It looked like we were gonna have a breakout here, you know, to end the half.
Indeed, 15 seconds to go in this half. A 16-point lead for the Lakeview Wildcats, but Shepard kind of cutting into it a little bit here at the end. Primbas' first shot is good.
Yeah, Shepard with a nice little run here right now. If he makes this,
And he does.
now outscored them 8-2 in the last 141.
The lead down to 14. 10 seconds left to go here in the half. Fregoso with it. Shepard's kind of scrambling here on defense. Loza gets a good look from deep, and he hits it! Daniel Loza with the three right before the end of the half. And so the Lakeview Wildcats will take a 17-point lead into the half.
Wow, what a finish. Great look, great find by Fregoso, getting into the lane and then kicking it out to Loza for his second three in the ball game, and really impressive offensive effort and all-around effort there from Lakeview.
So a 38-21 lead as we head to the break here in this matchup between the Lakeview Wildcats and the Shepard Astros here from the third day of the Elgin Holiday Tournament. Stick around for the second half action after the break.
Wow, they're pretty fun to watch.
I'm guessing they don't really play in like the best Chicago. I know that's not the best division of the Chicago Public League. Because it's like Von Steuben is like the leader of this.
Like north side.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. Why would you do that?
Probably okay isn't okay. Call a cab, a car, or a friend.
Good choice.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzing overshared again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
But yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Looking for someone that is trained, reliable, trustworthy? Someone who has been serving the Elgin community and is a Factory Bryant certified company? Look no further. Custom Heating and Cooling have been serving the Elgin area for over 20 years, and it would be our pleasure to serve you.
One thing that I think makes us special is that we go the extra mile for each and every one of our customers. From the time the phone rings, booking of the appointment, to our technician showing up, to the job being completed, we do whatever it takes to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied.
Custom Heating and Cooling focuses on you and your needs, and we won't rest until you're satisfied. From maintenance to installations, Custom has you covered. Call 847-622-7483 to schedule your service today. Custom Heating and Cooling, trained, reliable, trustworthy.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just a mean kid. One day I could be a stadium.
Welcome back in here to Elgin High School as we get back for some second half action between the Lakeview Wildcats and the Shepard Astros. Don't forget, this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Some of our 35-area McDonald's restaurants today, and our friends at Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. So if you're the Shepard Astros, what are you looking to do here, to get back into this game here in the second half?
You got to find a way to slow them down from getting to the rim so quickly. And I think you need to take advantage of your size a little bit here too. You know, try to pound the ball inside, find the guys inside, because I don't think, you know, Lakeview does not seem like the kind of team that is going to try and take the air out of the ball and run long possessions. So I think there will be opportunities there to get back in the game if you can find it.
That'll be an offensive foul called on the Astros. On Peter Rimbas. And so it'll be Wildcat basketball here early on in the second half. A 17-point lead for the Lakeview Wildcats, 38-21. If you're just joining us, I am Dylan Machashik. I am joined by my father, Marty Machashik, up here in the booth, as Fragoso now has it for the Wildcats. Backdoor cut to Reed, and the floater is good. Some smooth offense there from the Wildcats to get an easy 2 points early on in this second half.
Well, Tony Ciccarello didn't like the call at the other end on the offensive foul, and then boom, Lakeview comes right out and hits you with another layup. Reed now with 13 to lead all scorers.
Primbas over to Nichols outside. He finds a cutting Barnes, who gets the layup to go. A nice cut there from Barnes and a nice find from C.J. Nichols. Some good offense all around to start. Javaris Allen will bring it up for the Wildcats. Loza with it now. He'll give to Fragoso. Back to Allen. Allen to a cutting Diami Rowland as he tried the fancy finish, but he was fouled there by Jeremiah Story, and so he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Would have been a tough finish if he got that one.
It would have been it, and nice job by Lakeview again. When they are in the half court, they do a nice job of moving the ball around and finding the open man.
A very high-octane offense for the Wildcats. Already up to 42 points in this one. As that free throw is no good, tipped around, and they'll call an over the back foul on Rowland. Excuse me, 41 points actually for the Lakeview Wildcats. As that is Diami Rowland picking up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
So picking up full court.
They love to get out and run. They're definitely showing off their speed as well as some conditioning here in this one. Could have been a push off there on Barnes. They don't call it. McGovern fakes the 3. Will shoot the mid-range pull-up. Airballed it. Fragoso will bring it up. He hands off. Loza will try from deep, and he hits it. Daniel Loza picking up right where he left off in the first half and knocking down another 3.
His 3rd of the game, now has 15, and again, they got the green light.
Nichols to a cutting Barnes. Tries to make a nifty move inside. It gets kicked back out. Nichols will try from deep. No good. Poked around. They'll say it was off of Story, so it'll be Lakeview basketball. I don't know if C.J. Nichols is a big 3-point shooter or not. They seem to leave him open there, so.
And I think sometimes, again, we've talked about it, they leave you open for a reason.
They do indeed. Javaris Allen fakes the kick out, tries the Euro step, couldn't get the shot to go. Might have just wanted to kick that out instead. And now it will be Astros basketball. Primbas to the rim. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A nice take there by Primbas. And again, that's what they need to do. They're not going to get back into this just chucking up 3s. They got to take advantage of their size. They got to try and get some things to the basket, get some things going.
They do have a pretty hefty size advantage, but they really haven't taken much advantage of it so far.
No, and actually Lakeview's been pretty much even with them on the boards.
As that first one is good by Primbas.
And you're right, first half, Shepard was 5 and 22 from the field shooting, so.
Second free throw is good as they kick it up ahead already. Fragoso didn't want it, so Allen will have it now, and they'll slow it down. Looking a little bit like Chino Hills with that deep inbound pass. As that shot is blocked. Rebounded by Rowland, though, and he'll put it in. And we have a whistle as Peter Primbas needs to tie one of his shoes. but a 21-point lead now for the Wildcats.
So you mentioned how they do everything fast. Lakeview was out of the locker room at halftime after just 3 minutes. So they want everything they do is fast. Apparently, whatever they talked about was quick. All right, let's get out, let's get warmed up, and let's get ready to go.
Certainly moving with a purpose. Daniel McGovern over to Nichols. He'll give to McGovern. McGovern will come off a screen. They'll call a moving screen on Nichols. He can't believe it. He thought he was set, looking for an answer to his question, but he won't get one. As Fregoso will inbound for the Wildcats. Allen will bring it up. A lot of guard play for the Wildcats, and all of them have been pretty good so far today.
They really have. It's really, like you said, fun to watch.
Loza with it. Over to Fregoso. Fregoso, double crossover move. Kick out Reed for 3. No good. Rebounded by Javaris Allen. He'll try to go to the rim. Dump off pass to Roland, and the layup is good. Javaris Allen with the baseline dump off pass, and a full timeout taken by head coach Tony Ciccarello of the Shepard Astros. They could definitely use it.
They can, and I know you come out, you hope, it's 17, you're hoping, okay, maybe we can, kind of chip away at this. And, unfortunately, it's Lakeview going on another run here to get back up by 23.
Indeed, a 23-point lead for the Wildcats, 48-25, 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. Seems like Coach Todd Patterson doesn't want them to step off the gas at all here. Still running up this score seemingly.
Oh, exactly, yeah. They're really, this is not a team, you can tell, that wants to play, games in the 40s. They want to be around 48 now. They want to be at 48 at halftime. That's what they're trying to push here.
Daniel McGovern to inbound for the Astros. Running the baseline, gives into Barnes. Some full court pressure here from the Wildcats, still up 23. Fregoso on Barnes. He'll give to Primbas. Now to Story. Barnes goes down in the middle. As the big fella, Thomas Jr., couldn't get the bunny to go. Allen will push up and kick out to Loza in the corner, but they'll get Allen on a charge. Javaris Allen gets called for the charge there on that fast break. Nice charge taken by the Astros.
Yeah, nice job by Story stepping in there.
McGovern with it now. Pressured by Javaris Allen. He'll give to Primbas. Now over to Barnes. Thomas Jr. with it. He'll go to the rim and he can't finish, but he'll be fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2. The big fella kind of has had some trouble finishing around the rim today, seemingly.
He has, yeah. You would think there, he'd get more going on here.
Looking to cut down this hefty Wildcat lead. First shot is up, and it's good. He's been pretty good from the free throw line today, though, instead.
Nice touch, yeah. He's got a nice shooting touch. And again, like to see him get a little more active and get more involved in the offense.
Diami Rowland has to check out. He's already got 4 fouls in this one. Alex Hilton will check in for the Wildcats. Hilton, the biggest man on this Wildcats squad, listed at 6'5". Fregoso will bring it up. And the Astros applying some pressure here, a little 2-2-1 press. Loza gives it to Hilton. Hilton kicks it back to Loza. Now the Astros fall back into man. Hilton mid-range shot, gets it to go. A nice step in mid-range for the big fella. Daniel McGovern with it. He'll bring it up for the Astros. Allen on him. Primbas with it now. Over to Story. To Barnes. Lee Barnes. Now to Jeremiah Story. Thomas Jr. with it. He goes up with a tough shot and he gets it to go. Javon Thomas Jr. using his size advantage there to get that one to go. A tough shot.
Yeah, kind of a little jump hook of some sort there.
Fragoso to Javaris Allen. He was looking to try to break down the big fella there. He'll kick it out instead. Now Reed with it up top. Reed will drive. Tough layup. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Hilton. He goes back up and he's fouled. Almost got the and one bucket to go. Instead, he'll go to the line and shoot two.
Hilton giving him a nice lift off the bench here in the second half.
Definitely. Especially stepping in for the foul trouble of Diami Rowland. Oh, as he airballs that first free throw. And he tries to tell his coach to settle down over there on the bench after airballing the first free throw. He's still talking to him. And he switches the second one.
Well, it is a little bit of a different background here at Chesbro Fieldhouse, especially shooting into that end. It's really wide open there, a little different than most gyms you play in.
Yeah, maybe messing with the depth perception of some. Lee Barnes on the drive. Tough take. They'll count the bucket. The bucket will count. A little continuation there on a tough take there from Arian Lee Barnes. And he'll look to convert three-point play at the line.
And Barnes showing a little offense here in the second half, which Shepard really needs to.
His free throw is up, and it's good. As Ian Doon will check in for Frank Fragoso.
Let's not forget our previous game with West Chicago and Elgin Academy. We saw West Chicago look like the game was in hand, up 19 early in the fourth quarter, and Elgin Academy got it down to 3 late.
Doon with a wide open look from three. Doesn't get the bounce. Rebounded by Thomas Jr. Almost threw it away, but Barnes is able to corral it. Barnes up ahead. Gives it to Javon Thomas Jr. He'll drive. Going left, and he can't finish the layup. Javaris Allen now pushing up ahead. Poked away by Monte Claro. Barnes had Primbas. He'll go all the way, and it's blocked by Aiden Reed, but they'll call a foul on him. He's not the happiest about that.
No, he's not. Shepard showing a little life here, making some things happen, forcing some turnovers, getting to the basket.
1:59 to go here in the third quarter. As Barnes knocks down his first foul shot. A 51-33 lead for the Wildcats here. As Barnes knocks down the second and cuts the lead to 17 for the Wildcats. Yes, Shepard showing a little life here.
Yeah, Barnes with 7 with a quarter and 9 for the game now.
Ooh, Story wanted to take that pass away, but didn't. Doon will drive baseline. Tried to find Hilton, couldn't, knocked away. And Barnes will bring it up ahead. Barnes with a bounce pass, and Primbas will finish at the cup. And it's a 15-point lead now. And Shepard starting to bring some energy on their side. 1:30 to go in this third quarter. Nice pass there. Doon will try from the corner again. Off the backboard. Hilton grabs the rebound, loses control of it, goes back up, gets blocked. But they'll call a foul on Javon Thomas Jr. He can't believe it. Neither can his teammates either. That's his third foul of the game. So that's something to look out for, is the big fella, Javon Thomas Jr., being in foul trouble here late. Hilton's first free throw is long, as number 11, Elgin Hall, will check in for Ian Doon.
Yeah, interesting. Hall, a senior. We haven't even seen him yet in the game.
As Hilton misses both free throws, so they come up empty on that one. Barnes will push ahead. Barnes tries to kick it out, taken away. And they'll call a travel on Alex Hilton after some contact. A very interesting call there.
An interesting sequence there.
It seemed like Hilton kind of got hit, which forced the travel. Nichols thought about the three. Jeremiah Story now with it up top. He'll give off to Arian Lee Barnes. Barnes has really had it going here for Shepard. He'll try from 3, and he hits it. Arian Lee Barnes heating up now for the Shepard Astros. Oh, Jeremiah Story looking to take that one away. He couldn't. Aiden Reed now with it. Javaris Allen over to Daniel Loza, and the Wildcats really just need to slow it down here, it seems like, but that's just not how they play. As that'll be a foul on number 2, Arian Lee Barnes. So 41 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Aiden Reed will shoot 2 shots. His first one is good. They need that.
They've really left some points out there, you know, at the free throw line, and you know, turning the ball all over here in the last few minutes.
And he can't get the roll on the second one. Nichols comes down with the rebound. Arian Lee Barnes will look to push ahead. He'll give back to Daniel McGovern. McGovern will dribble around a little bit. 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. A 13-point lead for the Wildcats. Was up above 20 points at one point. Now cut down as Story goes up. Almost finished the and one, but couldn't get it to go. He'll go and shoot 2 from the line. 22 and a half seconds to go here in the third quarter.
And Story has been pretty quiet during this rally here. He had 10 in the first half, but hasn't scored yet here in the third quarter.
Knocks down that first free throw for his first points of this second half. As Arian Lee Barnes will check out, and number 11, Denari Gaston will check in for him. Story's second free throw is no good. Tipped around as the Wildcats had some issues with their same team. But that'll go off of Nichols as it was tipped around in that scrum for the basketball. The Wildcats could have easily grabbed that rebound, but some miscommunication from some teammates there.
Definitely. Shepard continuing to extend the pressure full court, the defense to try and continue this rally here.
As the Wildcats get it into Hall. Hall will get it up ahead to Loza. Loza, a double team on him now. And they'll call a foul. And so Loza will go and shoot 2 free throws now. Not the kind of foul you want away from the hoop there to end the half. But Shepard kind of playing Lakeview's own game, and they're
they finally found it, but they're getting it more off the defensive end.
Loza's first shot is no good. He left it short as number 13, Mo Elian, checks in, as well as number 2, Arian Lee Barnes, checks back in as well.
And again, the free throw shooting here for Lakeview in the third quarter really hurting them.
Loza's second shot is up, and it's good. 13-point lead for the Wildcats now, 53-40. With a little less than 10 seconds to go, Arian Lee Barnes will bring it up for him. Tipped away. Elian will let it go out of bounds. 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. And the Astros will have an out-of-bounds play here with about 5 seconds to go here. Plenty of time to run a play and get a good shot here. Daniel McGovern over to Jeremiah Story. He'll try a deep 3, and he gets it! Jeremiah Story with a big-time 3 to cut the lead to 10 for the Wildcats as the Astros go on a little bit of a run there to end the third quarter.
Yeah, down 23 at one point here in the third quarter. We got a ball game here.
Definitely do. As the Shepard side is starting to get into the game now after being quiet for most of it so far. And if you're head coach Todd Patterson, you really just got to regroup your players. As you know, they were still, Shepard kind of attacked them with their own style of play seemingly, and that seemed to get Lakeview a little flustered.
Yeah, it did. It was kind of surprising. Like, but sometimes you will hear that. Hey, the team that likes to press doesn't like to, be pressed. And obviously, Shepard was in a position they had to do something. They had to try and do something to get back in this game. And here they are. They're down only 10. They still got 8 minutes left. As we said, the game before this, West Chicago winning to get into the Consolation Championship game. They had a big lead up 19. a minute into the fourth quarter, and then the next thing you know, it was only a 3-point game late. So, same possibilities here for Shepard. Just got to keep doing it at the defensive end.
The Wildcats will have possession of the basketball, start this fourth quarter. Javars Allen will bring it up for them. Allen gives off to Hall. Now he gives back to Reed. Now to Allen. Allen will come off a screen. He won't use it. He'll give to Hall. Hall on the drive. Gives it into Hilton. Hilton can't get the money to go. Tipped around and rebounded by Primbas. The Astros with a chance to bring the lead down to single digits for the Wildcats.
And that hasn't been there since late in the first quarter.
Primbas on the drive, and he gets it to go. An 8-point lead now only for the Wildcats. Hall will bring it up. And he'll be trapped, almost on the way. A fight for the ball. Reed has it now. Some numbers here a little bit, but he throws it away. Jeremiah Story with it now. Somehow finds the hands of Peter Primbas. Daniel McGovern on the drive. Kicks out. CJ Nichols will try from deep, and he hits it! The big fella, CJ Nichols from deep. The lead down to 5 for the Wildcats. Timeout, Lakeview. Shepard Astros going on quite a run here with 6:44 to go in the game.
Yeah, these two consolation bracket games are going whack here. I mean, it is. Who saw this one coming? What a run by Shepard to get back into this one.
A reminder that fourth quarter action is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. So we have an exciting finish for you guys here with 6:44 to go in this one.
So early it was a 24-2 run by Lakeview that gave them control, built a 29-9 lead. Now we've got Shepard on a 21-3 run. One of the things that's helped Shepard is Lakeview in that third quarter was only 4 of 10 on free throws. So a lot of chances there to extend their lead a little bit that were left off the table. And now, here we are, 5-point game, and we've still got 6:44 to go.
And if you're a Lakeview fan or just a Lakeview player, Lakeview coach, you've got to be thinking, oh no, not again, after they blew that 22-3 lead they had in their first game.
Exactly, yeah, you've got to be wondering, hey, okay, why? Again, they like to play at that fast pace, so this is not a team that is going to be comfortable trying to slow the game down into slower possessions, longer looks.
Reed gives to Allen. Shepard coming out in a little bit of a 2-3 zone here. Loza with it now up top. Fakes the shot, gives off to Allen. Rolling back in the game for Hilton. Loza from deep, and he hits it! Big time shot from Daniel Loza. Extends their lead back up to 8 now for the Wildcats. They needed that one.
Oh, yeah, scored 3 in the game. He's now got 19.
56-48, and we'll have an offensive foul on CJ Nichols. He doesn't understand that call too much.
And now that's his 4th foul.
So some foul trouble here for the big fellas of Shepard High School. Fragoso being pressured. He'll give off to Reed. A little less than 6 minutes to go here in this one. Fragoso now to Reed. Back to Fragoso. Over to Loza. Loza thinking about it. Didn't want to take it. Gives it back to Reed. Loza with it again. Over to Allen. Allen. Dribble drive. Kicks out. Loza. Another 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Thomas Jr.
Again, if you're Shepard, you got plenty of time here. There's no need to rush. Down 8 with still 5.5 minutes to go.
McGovern tried to give the Story, knocked away by Loza. As Mo Ellion will check back in. He'll replace CJ Nichols, who's in a little bit of foul trouble here. Ellion to inbound for the Astros. Tried to find the cutting Story, he threw it away, but Barnes gets it back. We have a scrum for the ball, and Reed comes away with it for the Wildcats. Some sloppy play there from the Astros.
At a bad time, too, after you've gotten back into the ball game.
Rolling with it. He'll dribble it down. Spin move. Kick out. Fragoso had the look. Kicks out to Reed now. Maybe a little too unselfish there. Had a wide open three. Decided not to take it.
It's interesting. I think they're getting a little more conservative here. Although
a great take there by Javaris Allen as he gets to the rim with ease for the two. And the lead's back up to double digits now for the Wildcats.
Allen with 8 now. First points in the second half.
Barnes on the drive, knocked away by Allen. Allen will push up ahead, looking to go coast to coast. And he finishes with the foul. Javaris Allen with the and one bucket up against the big Javon Thomas Jr. showing no fear from the sophomore guard. As C.J. Nichols will check in for Mo Elliott.
Well, I think, again, that's the way Lakeview plays, and that's how they're going to keep playing. And now they've pushed the lead back up. If he makes this free throw, it'll push it back to 13.
And he does. Lead up to 13, 61-48. Lakeview. Orion Lee Barnes will bring it up for Shepard. He gives to Jeremiah Story. Nichols down low to Thomas Jr. He gets it stripped. A fight for the ball, and we'll have a tie-up as Frank Fragoso and Thomas Jr. get tied up there. It will remain Shepard basketball's Peter Primbas will check in for Javon Thomas Jr.
Yeah, and I think Shepard here, trying to go a little quicker, a little smaller lineup, particularly when they got a pressure on the other end.
Story goes up and one! Jeremiah Story goes up against the smaller Daniel Loza and gets the and one bucket to go. And he'll have a chance to cut the lead down to 10 now.
Great inbound play there by Shepard to find Story.
And a good job of him using his body. And he knocks down the free throw. So he converts the three-point play. And now the Wildcats gonna have to deal with the Shepard pressure. Fragoso will try to cut through it. Tried to throw it to Daniel Loza. They'll say it's out of bounds on Fragoso. Lakeview doesn't agree with it. But that doesn't matter as the Astros will take possession of the basketball. Orion Lee Barnes will bring it up.
Still 4 minutes left. Still time. You don't need to rush here.
Plenty of time. Jeremiah Story, tip pass, goes right to Peter Primbas. Daniel McGovern with it now. Knocked away! Frank Fragoso at the other end gets the lefty layup to go. A costly turnover there from Daniel McGovern. He kicks out to Jeremiah Story. Can't get the shot to fall. Aiden Reed with it now. Bounce pass. Well, that was Javaris Allen to Aiden Reed, but he couldn't get the layup to go. Peter Primbas with it now. And it'll be pushed by Aiden Reed. So that'll be a foul on him. That'll be Reed's second of the game. And it'll be until the Wildcats will take, I believe, a timeout. We got a lot of commotion going on here.
It looks like Lakeview just called a timeout, or
I believe the Wildcats just called a timeout. No, they did not. So a little confusion going on here late in this one.
Yeah, Lakeview still has 4 timeouts if they wanted to use.
I thought it looked like some of the players were calling timeout, but I guess no timeout. 3:21 to go in this one. A 12-point lead for the Lakeview Wildcats, 63-51. Peter Primbas with it. He'll try to go inside. He gives to Thomas. Thomas Jr. will use his body. He missed at the rim. Got his rebound. Stripped by Javaris Allen. He saves it to Aiden Reed. Another missed bunny.
Thomas had a clear lane. It looked like that was going to be an easy 2.
Allen with it now. Gives to Aiden Reed. Nichols on him. Now to Diami Rowland. Rowland thought about the three, gets to Javaris Allen. Allen can't finish, but he'll go to the line and shoot two after the shooting foul there on Arian Lee Barnes.
For Shepard. Going to the line for two shots. Number 3, Javaris Allen.
First free throw from Javaris Allen is good, as Javon Thomas Jr. will come out.
Allen has really stepped up for him big here in the fourth quarter. If he makes this one, it'll give him 7 points in the fourth.
And he does. Lead back up to 14 for the Wildcats. 65-51. Tipped away there. Almost stolen in the backcourt. 2:40 to go in this one.
Allen only a sophomore too, as we were saying. This team only has one senior starter, so a lot of good things not only going on this year, but looks like in the future too.
As Shepard will take a timeout here, a 30-second timeout. We'll take this timeout to thank another one of our sponsors, Daryl Barnes Photography, for portraits, family photos, graduation photos, sports teams photos, and more. For all of your photographic needs, contact Daryl Barnes Photography. You can find Daryl Barnes online at darylbarnesphotography.com. 2:37 to go in this one, a 65-51 lead for the Lakeview Wildcats. And it got a little interesting a few minutes ago, but now the Wildcats starting to fend off the Astros here at the end.
Yeah, some inopportune turnovers again for Shepard, and right after they had gotten back into the ball game, cut it down to 5. Tough missed shots. And Lakeview again. Javaris Allen has really made some big plays here down the stretch for Lakeview.
Definitely has. Primbos with it. He gives over to Lee Barnes. To Daniel McGovern, who will try his luck from deep. Can't hit it. Rebounded Story, puts it back up, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Jeremiah Story has been one of the bright spots for the Shepard team today.
He has been. He's got 17, and he's really done a nice job all around for them.
His first shot is up, and it's good. Lead down to 13 now for the Wildcats. Second one is up, and it's good as well. Fregoso will bring it up.
Story now at 19.
Oh, almost taken away by Daniel McGovern. There's some sloppy play in the backcourt there by the Wildcats. Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit. Javaris Allen with it. Gives over to Loza. Back to Allen. He'll give to Frank Fregoso. Now to Eden Reed in the corner. Over to Fregoso. He'll give to Rowland. Rowland bounce pass to Reed on the cut. He'll hand it off to Loza. It's like the Wildcats are trying to slow it down and need some clock here. And he'll be fouled by McGovern. That is McGovern's first foul.
Yeah, Lakeview doing a nice job. They're bleeding some clock, moving the ball around.
It's probably the first time you can say that they've ate clock all game.
Probably. You probably don't see it too often.
Javaris Allen floater, can't get it to go. And it was tipped out of bounds. And, oh no, they'll say a foul actually on Arian Lee Barnes. Say he held. That's his 4th foul of the game. And so Diami Rowland will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. His first one is nothing but net.
What a take by Javaris Allen, though, almost putting the floater down.
Really was a great take. Some contact, too, there as well. Second free throw is up. Long, rebounded by Aiden Reed. As now the Wildcats can kill some more clock here. Aiden Reed gives off to Loza. He'll be fouled by Primbas. That's his fifth, so he'll have to come out. As Marcus Monteclaro will check in for him. And Javon Thomas Jr. will also check out as CJ Nichols will come in.
Nice effort by Primbas. Also only a sophomore, so good. He looks like he's going to be good for the future here. Had 10 points today.
Yeah, Shepard has plenty of sophomores on the court too as well. Arian Lee Barnes and Daniel McGovern as well, both sophomores, both starters for this Astro squad.
So I know this is Coach Ciccarello's last year, but for whoever inherits the Shepard program, they're going to have some nice players to work with.
Lee Barnes bringing it up for the Astros.
Lakeview goes back to the 1-3-1.
Gives it to McGovern. McGovern skip pass. Nichols will try from deep again. Hits that one. His second three of this half, and that'll cut the lead down to 12 for the Wildcats. 68-56 with 1:18 to go. Shepard still hanging around here late.
Yeah, Nichols with a couple of nice threes here in the fourth quarter.
As number 11, Denari Gaston will check in for Arian Lee Barnes for the Shepard Astros.
Yeah, the big thing now for Lakeview is to take care of the basketball, be strong with the basketball. They've got a great set of guards, maintain control, get to the foul line, knock down your free throws.
Definitely. Only 1:18 left to go in this one. We'd like to take this time out to thank another one of our sponsors, Custom Heating and Cooling. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. Frank Fergoso to inbound for Lakeview. Loza has it, gives back to Fergoso. Now to Javars Allen in the middle. Allen will dribble across the timeline. Gives to Loza.
Great job breaking the pressure there.
And Loza will be fouled by number 20, Daniel McGovern. And it looks like Shepard will bring in their bench players. Maybe signaling that they believe this one might be over. Loza's first free throw is good, so the lead is up to 13 now with 1:08 to go. As number 35, Corey Merity, checks in for the first time this game, as well as number 5, Sammy Fuentes. And Mo Elian also comes back in for the Astros. Elian to inbound. Monte Claro will bring it up.
Loza now with 23 for Lakeview. He's had a really, really nice game.
Monte Claro to Fuentes. Fuentes will drive, spins, kicks down low. Nice pass down low to Corey Merity, who puts it in. And this will be a substitution timeout for Lakeview, as they'll sub in most of their bench and all their starters will come out. A great performance from the starting squad for the Lakeview Wildcats.
It really was. And you've got Loza, who had 23, he had 4 threes. Aiden Reed, he had 4 threes. And really balanced as well, which is, makes them tough to defend because of all the different weapons that they have.
Definitely was. As Salahuddin Rush will check in. Number 00, that is. 33, Guillermo Perez Robles also comes back into the game. Number 23, Jeremy Soto sees the floor for the first time, as well as 24, Anthony Williams, and number 35, Mateo Diaz.
Great effort here by Shepard to make this a ball game too. Down 23 midway through the third quarter. Looked like it was just about over. Then they get it to 5 just over a minute into the fourth quarter. But then Lakeview was able to retain their composure, make some big plays, and hold on down the stretch.
Yeah, their bench players still keeping up the effort here near the end. So the Wildcats will try to bring it up. Rush will bring it into the front court. Could have gotten called for carry there as heads thrown into the back court. And number 11 cannot finish. Another shot not finished. Another putback not finished. Merity can't finish that one. He gets the rebound. Rebound now by Elgin. He puts it up and he can't get that one to fall.
All of a sudden we got a lid on the basket down here.
So plenty of opportunities for the Astros, and they weren't able to finish any of them. Mo Elgin now trying to go coast to coast, and he does. He finishes with the lay-in, and that'll do it. A 70-60 win for the Lakeview Wildcats over the Shepard Astros. And what was, at first not a very competitive game, but the Astros really clawed back there at the end.
They really did, and in both our games today, to get into the consolation bracket, West Chicago and Lakeview, they'll play for that consolation title tomorrow at 3:15. Both got challenged. Some big runs by that they had to hold off late, and that should be a really entertaining ball game tomorrow, I think. Between these two teams, West Chicago and Lakeview, for the Elgin Holiday consolation title.
Definitely will be, and that'll wrap up our coverage of this one between the Lakeview Wildcats and the Shepard Astros. Lakeview with a 70-60 win over the Astros. Thank you for joining us.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their over 35 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.